the 2-box challenge. Undisputedly the most iconic challenge in all of Call of Duty Zombies. In today's video, I did the 2-box challenge on every single Black Ops 2 map. And yes, lots of stupidity happens in this video. If you guys enjoy zombies related content, I have an entire catalog of videos on my YouTube channel. Go check them out. And guys, on a real note, these videos take a long time to plan out, record, and edit. So dropping a like and subscribing helps out a ton. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on the first map of the 2-box every map Black Ops 2 challenge. Now, do I have high hopes for Transit? Absolutely not, but I'm gonna give it my best shot. Because typically when Transit somehow makes its way into my challenge videos, it just goes horribly. But like I said in the intro, the goal is round 25. So we're gonna kill some zombies, build some parts, probably, we might take the bus. We might teleport, you know, things can happen. But yeah, I'll see you guys in just a second when we make it to the diner. Alrighty, there we go. Took 3 tries, but we finally got it. Now I think we can open the door and we're gonna have to kill some more zombies. Alrighty, so we have just enough points for our first box hit. If it's the SMR, ballistic knives, any nonsense, okay, hammer, I will take it. Pretty good first box pull. Alrighty, so second box hit, come on, give us something. Executioner, okay. I mean, it could be worse. I mean, the Executioner's alright, it has a bunch of ammo. So here we are, first map, obviously Transit. Our first 2 box hits are the hammer and Executioner. Now, the plan for Transit is I'm actually not going to use the bank on any map because the bank is so incredibly broken. It would just make everything really easy. And if you know anything about me, I don't like doing that at all. So the plan is we are going to go turn on power, probably grab some perks because I mean with this hammer, we should be okay for quite a few rounds. And then we're going to attempt to open Pack-a-Punch, which is a monstrous pain in the ass on this map, but hopefully we can get it done. Alrighty, we made it to power. So let's go down here and get power built and then activated. Alrighty, so we got power built. We can get this bad boy turned on, and actually we're going to use the turbine because this power sequence takes way too long. Alrighty, so what we're going to attempt to do is get pack open. I don't have a lot of power left on my turbine, so hopefully we can get to town before the turbine runs out. Otherwise, we got to run all the way back to spawn and grab another turbine and try to do it again. So we're just going to start running. The bus should catch up to us, so we should be all right. This Executioner is actually working pretty well for taking out the denizens. Currently a 1-hit. Alrighty, so we made it to town. The bus actually almost just ran us over, but that's alright. So hopefully, really quickly, we can get this open. Please don't miss. Thank you. Throw this down there. Please, can we get pack open? First try. Let's grab this. Come on, come on. Oh my god. I have not been able to get the Transit Pack-a-Punch open first try probably in over 5 years. No joke. And also, I completely forgot we have to build Pack-a-Punch. So let's do that really quickly. Alrighty, so we got the last piece. Let's get this built. And actually, what we're going to do is we're going to pack the Executioner. Granted, mainly because I don't have a lot of ammo in the Executioner and I have a little bit more in the hammer. And the packed Executioner is actually pretty good. As you can see, I know it's only round 7, but I just fucking collided those 2 guys with 1 shot. So before we leave Pack-a-Punch and it closes up, we're going to get enough money to upgrade the hammer. So hopefully we don't go down, because I don't want to risk leaving to go get Jug and then coming back and having Pack-a-Punch closed. Alrighty, so we got enough points. Let's pack the hammer. There we go. Now we can focus on getting our perks. Now for sure I want Jug, probably want Double Tap, and maybe Speed. But granted, that's a lot of traversing around the map. So let's see what we can actually get done. Also, since we only have 2 box hits, we won't be able to get EMPs from the box, which sucks because if the Avogadro shows up, we gotta just gun this dude down, and hopefully he doesn't stun the ever-living crap out of us. I mean, if we do have the points and make our way over to the diner, we could get Galvaknuckles. Oh god, oh god, oh god. What am I doing? What am I doing? Ah, okay. Bro, dude, I have not played on Transit or Town in a minute. I completely forgot how much damage the lava does. Well, we got a little bit of insta-kill left. Can we get up to Jug? Because we just have enough money. All right, let's grab this. All right, so that's not good. But thankfully, Town has a lamppost right outside. So let's see what we can do. Let's see where we teleport to see if we can hopefully get Quick Revive again, or maybe we end up at Diner or something. Okay, this is not ideal. So that we can get a different perk, because I should be okay without Quick Revive for a little bit. Alrighty, so we made it back to spawn. Perfect, perfect. We can actually grab another turbine. So this was kind of a double whammy, even though I don't think we'll need the turbine. So we got Quick Revive, perfect, perfect. We can actually kind of just hang out here for a little bit and then make our way to Diner, because I for sure want Speed Cola, because I have a shotgun revolver and quite possibly the slowest LMG in COD Zombies. Alrighty, so let's see if we can make our way over to Diner or Farm to get some perks. Alrighty, Diner, perfect. Our TPs are actually pretty good today. We're not getting too cursed. So let's do this. There we go, we got Speed Cola. We could also build the zombie shield as well. I didn't even think about that, because we really don't need our turbine for anything except for opening the hatch to Galvaknuckles. Let's see if it's in here. All right, this is the plow, so we don't want that. We could take some time to build the zombie shield. Alrighty, so we got the zombie shield built. I forgot on Transit that it was 2 parts, because typically, obviously, it's 3, but Transit, you know, they introduced zombie shield. That's besides the point. So I don't want to grab that yet, because we still have to go to Farm to see if we can grab the hatch attachment. It could have been at Bus Depot, and I just didn't see it, but we do have to grab Double Tap as well. So we do have more than one reason to go to Farm. Let's see if we can get a good TP over there. Alrighty, so I have probably TP'd about 20 times and have not been able to make it to Farm. So we're just gonna do it the old school way and just run for our lives. And hopefully the zombie does not despawn. Alrighty, we finally made it to the farm. Now we just need to obtain some points, check for the Galvaknuckle piece, and buy Double Tap. Alrighty, so we finally got some points. Let's head upstairs, grab some good old Double Tap. There we go. Now let's go see if our Galvaknuckle piece is here. And it's the ladder. So my guess is that it is at... And our turbine just broke. My guess is that it is at spawn and I just completely missed it. So we're going to play a few rounds here because this is kind of the most open area on the map. Even though I just opened the door to farm, that should be all right. But then we're going to make our way back to spawn to get that piece and then make our way to diner. So get Galvaknuckles, and we should pretty much just be locked and loaded for the rest of the game. Alrighty, so past a few rounds and we have a few zombies left. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the cornfield and hopefully be able to TP back to spawn. Alrighty, so we made it back to spawn. Perfect. Now what we gotta do is grab the turbine. Okay, hold on. Am I dumb? There's should only be 3 spots for parts to show up. It should be farm, diner, and here. Okay, so no joke, I did not know that one of the bus parts can spawn at town. I never knew that. So we're gonna put a little bit of a wrench in our plan, but we're gonna try to TP to spawn, or back to town, I mean. But good thing we came to spawn because we needed a turbine. Oh my goodness. Perfect spawn. Alrighty, so if we get the bookstore open. There it is. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, now let's see if we can TP to diner. Alrighty, so I have not been successful with my teleports. It is what it is. So we're gonna run from spawn all the way to diner. Alrighty, so made it to the diner. Now all we need to do is build this right here. Let's jump up here. And boom, there we go. Got the Galvanuckles. Alrighty, so we made it back to farm. And pretty much all we got to do now is get through the next 9 rounds. And hopefully no tomfoolery happens. And we'll be at round 25. Alrighty, so I was talking about no tomfoolery. But this guy decided to show up. And I guess it only took him 1 punch. Maybe not. I don't know. He's kind of just... He's looming over there. We need him to come back over here so we can punch him again. Come on, buddy. Don't be scared. Come here, buddy. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Alrighty, just like that, we've made it to round 25 on transit. So, 2-box challenge. Only 1 down on transit. I think we did a phenomenal job. Also, this executioner, I'm sorry I ever doubted you. I've literally only been using this thing. This thing is kicking so much ass. But with that being said, I will see you guys on the next map. Ladies and gentlemen, we are finally on the second map. And now if I am bad at transit, I am really bad at Die Rise. I just don't seem to have a lot of good luck on this map. Also, there's just not a lot of room to kind of, you know, train on this map. I get the Liquefier is good, but, you know, tomato. Anyways, so it looks like the box is in the upside down building. Now, the fun part is I have to remember how to get to that because Die Rise likes to punish you for if you go one way, it is going to take you at least 5 to 10 minutes to get back the other way. So I don't think I'm going to be building the Trample Steam just because we're only using 2 weapons from the box. And I mean, I could build it so I can jump back over from there to there, but I don't think we're going to be playing down there too much. But yeah, we're going to get some points together, open up a few doors, and hopefully we can make it over to the box and get at least 1 weapon. Alrighty, so we got some points. Let's grab a quick revive. And if I'm not mistaken, to get to the upside down building, we have to go this way. And I was right. So we have money. Let's get our first box hit. Come on. I don't think equipment counts. No, it definitely doesn't. It has to be a weapon. So we did get monkey bombs, but we are not going to use those. Unless if equipment does count. I've never really thought of it counting before. All right, this is not a good spot to be in. Let's, come on, please give us something. Oh, no way. The hammer again? Get out of here. That's insane. I thought it was the RPD at first. I'm like, okay, yeah, I can rock an RPD. This is, what are the odds? This is insane. So yeah, we're not going to count equipment because that's pretty useless, especially if I got like EMPs on transit. You can't even kill the zombies with the EMPs. Alrighty, so, dude, if we get the Executioner again, I'm going to flip shit. Okay, Galil. Thank God. I was like, there's no way we get the exact same setup. So let's make our way down here. so that we can make our way across from obviously our building to the other building, because that's where Jug is, and we need Jug, like, bad. Alrighty, so I've been in this room building up some points. Now we have the jumping jack spawning in, which we can get a free perk from, but we have to be 100% accurate, and I don't think, no, we can't. That's a really bad idea. Trying to knife these guys, especially without Jug. Not gonna recommend it. But I would like to get Galvaknuckles because the Galvaknuckles one-hit these guys, which allows you to get the free perk for having 100% accuracy. Alrighty, so we got 10,000 points, which is amazing, and we made the jump. Holy cow, we're on a roll. So what we can do is we can get a couple doors open, and we can get power turned on, and start buying some perks, and probably pack-a-punching. Alrighty, let's grab some double tap. I think we're gonna hold off on that pack-a-punch for a minute. Alrighty, there's Juggernog. Perfect, perfect. Now, I was hoping we'd have a little bit more money to get at least a pack in, but that's alright. So what the plan is now is I would like to go back to the rooftop and try to get a bunch of points before we jump over go back down to the Buddha room, because that's where I like playing. And instead of having to come all the way back over here to Pack-a-Punch and do whatever else we need to do, we're already here without wasting a bunch of time, especially because I don't have the trample steam built, which is whatever. Alrighty. So, thank God for that nuke, because Pack just showed up and I didn't want to miss it again. We got the Galil packed, and since we're here, if hopefully the elevator does not eat it, come on, there we go. Alrighty, so we have the jumping jacks coming back again. I don't think we're going to be able to 100% accuracy these guys. Yeah, definitely we're not able to do that, but that's alright. So I'm actually enjoying playing down here. The spawns are pretty not too fast, not too slow. I'm enjoying it. So I definitely think we're going to rack up some more points and probably get speed cola, and yeah. I don't really think there's much else to do on this map, other than maybe repack my Galil, because this crosshair is abysmal. Alrighty, apparently we can't repack the Galil, probably because it's a BO1 weapon, and I believe only BO2 weapons can be double packed on this game, which I think is pretty lame, but it's whatever. We'll just have to deal with this ridiculous, what even is this, 3E crosshair? I don't even know what this is supposed to be. Alrighty, more jumping jacks. I don't think we are going to be successful with 100% accuracy, but maybe, just maybe, there's always hope. Alrighty, there we go. Got the max ammo. We are currently on a roll right now. I'm trying to think of what else we might need to do on Die Rise, but honestly, other than Speed Cola, I don't really think much, and honestly, I am really enjoying this spot. So I don't even know when we're going to jump over and get Speed Cola. I think I'm going to ride this spot out for as long as I can. Alrighty, this spot is starting to get a little overwhelming. Come on. Come on, everybody. Yeah, I think after this round, we are going to bounce because the spawns just picked up like crazy. Yeah, I probably should have went that way. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're chilling. Maybe use this hammer for a little bit. Alrighty, so we got a few zombies left. Let's jump over and see which machine Speed is in. Might be in this one, or it could be over in the restaurant area. Maybe, is that what it is? I don't know. I can't really tell what anything is on this map. Okay, who's who? Not ideal. Alrighty. So we had to take quick revive up. Please don't fall to the second story. Okay, there we go. Actually, I'm not even going the right way. I need to buy this door. We just wasted 750 points. Actually, no, never mind. I lied. It can come to spawn. I don't know Die Rise that well, obviously. So we got Speed Cola, 4 perks. Perfect, perfect. I mean, we could get a few more if we can kill the jumping jacks with 100% accuracy, but I don't think that's gonna happen, which is all right. We got 6 rounds left. Let's make our way down the elevator shaft. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Oh, brother. That was... Oh, get away from me. Oh, God. Everything was going... Are you joking me? What is happening to my shift button? Oh, my God. What are the odds? I literally just got all my perks, and then I have not died in this elevator shaft probably since the second time of playing frickin' Die Rise. And I literally almost just went down, and then I missed my jump again, and almost went down again. What are the freaking odds? I don't even really know how I'm supposed to go get Jug right now. I mean, I could run across and hope that it's at one of the elevators that are, you know, by the Sliquifier, but that's a huge gamble. And then we'd have to wait, and we're fighting off around 20 zombies. I cannot believe how fast this entire game just collapsed. We were doing so well. Oh, God. This is not good. This is not good. I'm thinking we're just gonna have to hang out in here for maybe a while. This really sucks not having double tap, because double tap is amazing. Alrighty, so we got a few zombies left. Let's head back over to the Sliquifier and hope that we can get some perks. And get to the rooftop. And buy Speed Cola. And Quick Revive. And not go down again. Alrighty, so there's double tap. Come on. Don't move yet. Don't move. Thank you. There's Jug. Now I'm hoping we can make it to the roof without having to end the round. But I don't really see that happening. Alrighty, so we're gonna have to end the round because this elevator is about to go back up any minute. There we go. Perfect timing. And... I mean, oh my God, and it's jumping jacks. Well, at least we got Jug and double tap. Those are the two most important perks, especially for jumping jacks. Now, maybe we can get a free perk out of these guys? I don't think so. Once again, I don't think we're getting that free perk. 100% accuracy is so ridiculously hard, especially on these little fuckers. Alrighty, so took care of those assholes. Let's go see if we can get Quick Revive and Speed Cola. This is not an ideal spot to be in. I would at minimum like to have Quick Revive, but this machine has to move like now. Okay. That's awesome. So we got Quick Revive. I would like to be able to go back up and get Speed Cola, but I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. Oh, God. Oh, God. Bad place to be. Bad place to be. Okay, we're cooking right now. Never mind. We are not cooking. We are currently burning food. Alrighty. This is not great because to get our perks back, we have to repeat the same process. Never mind. Oh, it didn't matter. Anyways. Oh, round 21. That sucks. We were doing so well up until literally 2 rounds ago. We had so much money and all the perks. This sucks. Alrighty. Well, with that being said, I will see you guys on the next map. Alrighty, guys. So we are on the third map in the series. We are on Mob of the Dead. So obviously we did not have that good of a run on Die Rise. It was pretty good, but you know, it kind of just fell apart within probably 45 seconds. But you want to know what? That's all right. We're on Mob of the Dead, a much better map, and I'm feeling more confident this time. So firstly, let's see if we can find out where the box is. It looks like it's in the warden's office, so we're gonna head that way first. But honestly, I cannot remember the last time I actually played Mob of the Dead. It probably might have been for the achievement video that I did well over a year ago. There might have been another instance, I can't really remember. But I'm happy to be back on Mob of the Dead, so let's get this party started. Alrighty, so we got the door to the warden's office opened, and I think before we get involved in something we don't want to be a part of, let's get our first box hit in. Are you kidding? Oh my. So we got the hammer on transit and Die Rise, and then we got the Galil on Die Rise, and now on Mob. What are the odds of that happening? Alright, since we have the points, might as well find out what our second weapon is going to be. Come on. Okay, this is probably the worst weapon we've had so far. I mean, it definitely could be worse. So for Mob of the Dead, we have a Galil and an RPG. This should be pretty interesting, especially because we can't get PhD on this map. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start running around the map and getting the plane put together so that we can go and upgrade both of our weapons and probably buy a few perks. So I'm going to see you guys in just a second. Alrighty, so we got the first part. Easy peasy. And we have a crap ton of points. So I think we can probably get another 2 parts done. Alrighty, so we got those 2 parts added to the plane. Perfect. Now we're going to make our way down to the catacombs and to the docks. Alrighty, let's do this little numbers thing. So it's 809. There we go. And perfect. Now we just need some more points, and we should be able to get the last 2 parts pretty easily. Okay, alright, well, that's not good. I got a little greedy going for that max ammo. But I did need the max ammo because I had like 2 mags left. So we still have 1 afterlife. That's good. I was trying to save them, sweet enough to do the rest of the plane, but that's alright. Alrighty, so even though we have 1 afterlife, that's whatever. We should be able to get both of these steps done. There we go, and then we can run down here. Turn this on, and we might as well just, actually, never mind, we can't do the tower. I forgot we have to activate the tower. But what we can do really quickly is get Jug on, just like that. And perfect, we have done everything we need to do to get the last 2 plane pieces. There we go, there's that good old Jug. Definitely gonna want to get some double tap as soon as possible, because our weapon selection right now is not the best. Alrighty, finally got the last piece. Let's go back to the plane and have everything assembled. Alrighty, there we go. So the plane is built. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna rack up some more points that we desperately need. Probably get some more perks before we go and pack a punch. We might go pack early if our weapons really aren't doing that much. But yeah, first things first, we just need a bunch more points. Alrighty, so it's about time he showed up. I think this RPG will actually be able to handle him pretty well. We just knocked his helmet off, and we just took him down, and we're going down. Okay, alright, well, so much for trying to stack up our afterlives. Can we grab this max ammo? We can, and the nuke. That's beautiful. Alrighty, so that's unfortunate. You're lying. Picking up max ammos in Afterlife doesn't give you the ammo? Oh my god, I'm so cooked. I am so unbelievably cooked. This is not good. I think we're gonna have to train these guys up and just use the RPG. Unless if we had a max ammo in one of these jail cells, which I don't think we did. I don't even know if max ammos spawn in there. Yeah, we're just gonna really have to be good with our ammo. And we don't have Jug, so we're gonna have to go get that again. Okay, well, oh, dude. Oh, I've not had a mob game this bad since I was like 11 years old. All right, yeah, I think I don't know what to do because Jug is so far away. I guess let's just try to use this RPG. Alrighty, so we were fortunate enough to get an insta-kill, so let's go grab Jug, and I mean, we have 1 afterlife left, but the round's gonna change, so I'm thinking we grab double tap as well. As long as we have enough points, we should. Okay, well, the gondola isn't on. This was a huge oversight. Oh, Jesus. Alrighty, well, we're gonna take the long way. I wanted to take the fast way, but I forgot the gondola needs power. That's okay. That's alright. Okay, well, the zombie just died. That's not good. We're gonna buy Jug, so we have it. And I have an idea which might not be that great. But I do know that you can camp in the double tap room. Granted, that's kind of with the Blundergat though, and probably like a ray gun. But we're gonna go give that a shot. And what we're gonna do, so we're gonna do this. This might be what ends the game. And we're gonna run up here and turn on double tap so that we can buy that. There we go. Now let's run back down here. Let's give these guys the zip zapparoos. This might have been a really bad idea. Okay, let's just res myself. Let's see what happens. Okay, yep. Okay. Dude. I love how you can zap the zombies and then they literally just spawn right next to you. Like, look at them. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Am I floating in the corner? See, like, look at this. They're just spawning back in right here. What am I supposed to do? Okay, yeah, we're so incredibly cooked. How is this worse than Die Rise? Okay, we're just gonna do this. Okay, yep, yep. Okay, all right, well, that's Mob of the Dead. $2. What a sham, bro. I've never had that bad of a Mob of the Dead game. Ever. Literally ever. Oh my god. Alrighty, well, we're gonna move on to Buried. I will see you guys in just a second. Alrighty, we are on the second to last map. Obviously, we are on Buried. Now, let's pray that this goes better than Mob of the Dead. Somehow, we did better on Die Rise. You wanna know what? It's whatever. Maybe I'm not that good at Mob of the Dead. Who knows? But the thing about Buried is it's not very spacious, and we're not allowed to use traps. We can't use any of the buildables to kill any of the zombies. So I think I'm just gonna run around, you know, where the box spawns, kind of that main area. I don't really know what would be a better spot to kind of train around in. Alrighty, let's jump down here. Let's buy some good old Quick Revive. But what is nice about Buried is we can get a crap ton of points completely for free. But before we do anything else, we're gonna hit the box and we're gonna be surprised by what it is. Are you dude, I was literally just thinking on Mob, oh my god, do you know how awful it would be if we got the ballistic knives? Well, now we know. Now we know how awful it's gonna be. This is just great. I mean, at least the mobility is good, and packed, they're okay. I mean, they're not the worst thing in the world. I think these are like I think packed, these things are a one hit till maybe round 12 or 15 or so. But we're gonna run this way and get power turned on. There we go. Now we're gonna head over to Leroy's cage. Alrighty, got Leroy's cage open. Let's get him to destroy stuff. There we go. Let's grab some more booze. And we're gonna have Leroy open the chalk room. Let's see if we can line this sucker up. Get a few extra points. Now if this misses, it's gonna suck. Come on. Come on, buddy. There we go. Attaboy. Alright, let's go draw some weapons. Get some free money. Alrighty, so what we can do now is we can get Leroy to open up Jug, because we're definitely going to need that, especially if our next weapon is bad. So let's buy Jug, and let's go find out what our second weapon is going to be. Come on, don't be complete ass. Oh my, are you joking? Oh my god, dude, this is so weird. I'm not even enunciating anything, but I was literally thinking, I'm like, oh my god, do you know how awesome it'd be to get a ray gun? This is insane. Utterly insane. Alrighty, so we're gonna get Leroy to open up the next section of the map, and I'm thinking, let's go get some speed cola. And then I think I'm gonna get double tap from the witch's house, and I think we'll be pretty set. And then actually, we can get a free perk from the witches as well. Alrighty, so it's round 5, and the ballistic knives unpacked have become a 2-hit. But honestly, I'm not even hating on them too much. I'm getting a ton of points just for knifing these guys. Alrighty, so we're gonna get Leroy to open the witch's house. There we go. And I don't think we're gonna have him open the church. I mean, the only reason why is to draw a weapon on the wall, but you gotta, if we buy the booze for 1,000, then we get 1,000 points back. But if we wait around, then we get free booze and 1,000 points. Honestly, not really worth it. But yeah, I want to get probably 12 to 15k points together before we go through the witch's house, because they will steal all of your money, and it is awful. Alrighty, so we got just over 15k points. We're gonna make our way over to the witch's house. Now, the first thing we're gonna do is buy double tap and then go pack our weapons. Now, I forget, how do you open up this portal? I thought it was with a grenade, but maybe we need a certain weapon. That's all right. We're just gonna leave it alone. Now let's do this. Let's do this. She's coming for me. She's coming for me. They want my money, bro. Alrighty. We made it through the house. I don't believe we got touched by them. So we just need to wait for the last. There we go. And our free perk, stamina up. Hell yeah, I'm taking that. And there we go. Now let's give the ballistic knives, the old packaroo. There we go. And let's get the Mark II upgraded. Now, I definitely think we probably could play down and just camp by pack. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. You wanna what? Yeah, let's do it. Might as well. We don't really need anything over by Jug or the area that we were playing in, especially because we're not using traps and whatnot. But yeah, the ballistic knives are a one hit right now, so we can definitely use these. Alrighty, so the ballistic knives actually fall off way sooner than I thought they would, because it is round 10 and pack ballistic knives are already a 2-hit, which is incredibly unfortunate. So the ballistic knife, like the actual, you know, animation knifing is a 2-hit, but when you shoot the ballistic knife, it's actually a 1-hit still, which is pretty good. But I mean, we only have 10 shots and we need to make sure that we get our blades back. But okay, so the ballistic knives, shooting them, still a 1-hit right now, but knifing, it is not a 1-hit. Granted, I have insta kill right now, so that's the only reason I have a 1-hit at the moment. Alrighty, so the camping spot is working out pretty well right now, but unfortunately, shooting the ballistic knife is now a 2-hit, so I have to rely on my Mark II a little bit more, which isn't great because the Mark II doesn't have a lot of ammo, and as you can see, we are just burning through ammo right now. So when I can, like now, I'll use the ballistic knife, but I pretty much have to only use the Mark II, which is probably the biggest setback that we have at the moment, because the ballistic knife is now a 2-hit. Alrighty, so we just wrapped up round 15, and the camping spot is still working. It's not getting too chaotic, not yet. If it does, we're probably gonna move back to spawn where we were playing earlier. But then again, that spot really is not great. It's a little bit more open, but the zombie spawns are so incredibly chaotic that sometimes it works, but typically you are getting red screened like once a round minimum, especially towards the higher rounds. Alrighty, so we just wrapped up round 19, moving on to round 20, so we are 5 rounds away from the goal. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if it's just buried, you know, being an easier map, and especially this being a pretty decent camping spot, but these ballistic knives are kicking ass. Like, I've used them before, obviously, you know, I've pack-a-punched them, you know, done a little bit of trolling, but these ballistic knives are actually really, really solid. I'm pretty sure they just moved to a 3-hit, unless if you hit them in the head, which I discovered, which is not a guarantee every time you shoot. But honestly, like, for the early game, these are so nice because they're just so fast. And it's practically infinite ammo as long as you are able to pick up your knife. If you shoot it through a window, not gonna work too well. But yeah, these ballistic knives, it's kind of like the Executioner on Transit. I was kind of hating on it, but honestly, I think I have probably 60 to 70% of my kills with the ballistic knife. I have not been using the Mark II that much this game. Alrighty guys, so we have made it to the very end of round 24. Now, what I want to go do really quickly is I want to make my way all the way back to the jug area because I'm going to go put all this money in the bank. I don't know when I'm going to be playing Buried next, but I mean, an extra 80k in the bank is an extra 80k. But firstly, we need to deal with these little shit bags, I believe. Oh crap. I think I just messed up. Yep, I definitely just messed up. That's not good. Let's go this way. Can we get another free perk? Because technically, never mind. She took 2 grand from us. All right, let's try this again. All right, let's go up this way and jump down here. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Now let's make our way down here and let's deposit all this money into the bank. Oh, what? We got a free perk. We got Mule Kick. Okay. I didn't realize the witches were still after me. I guess they didn't take any of my money. Weird. I didn't know you could get a perk on the way back. I knew you could obviously get another perk if you went through the house again, but that's interesting. I did not know that. So, Buried round 25 is going to be complete after I kill this last zombie. There we go. 2-box challenge. Actually completely flawless, almost 1,000 kills. We absolutely crushed this one. So with that being said, we are going to move on to the 5th and final map of the video. I will see you guys there in just a second. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on the 5th and final map of this video. Obviously, we are on Origins. Now, if I'm bad at Die Rise and Mob of the Dead, I am atrocious at Origins. I know I just posted my Origins achievement videos. If you haven't seen that one, go check it out. Shameless plug, I know. But anyways, we need to see where this box is, and it looks like it's at Gen 2, so that's good. But since we can't use any of the staffs, our box luck is going to have to be utterly insane. But let's get this guy turned on. We can actually get some extra points if we knife these guys. There we go. I think we got an extra 100 points. Now we can grab this, and I mean, we could grab a shovel. I don't really know what we'd be digging for. I mean, maybe some drops. That might not be the worst idea. But yeah, we're gonna get some more points together before we make our way over to Gen 2. And I am just praying that our box luck is good. Alrighty, so let's get this door bot and head on over to Gen 2 so we can see what our weapons are going to be. Please do not be some hot ass, I beg of you. Oh crap, tad bit of an oversight. I forgot that we have to do this. Come on everybody, let's get this done. Oh boy. Getting a little hectic out here. Come on. There we go. All right, let's go at the box. Let's see what we got. Come on, don't be some buns. It's some buns, and I already went down. Dude, this Origins game is going to be atrocious. Oh my god. All right, so who needs quick revive, right? I'm really itching to see what our second weapon's gonna be. Okay, doesn't count. It's equipment. Dude, the M1216. Are you joking? This is actually one of the worst weapons in the game. All right. Let's hit this again. Let's see if we can get a weapon, and we're going to surprise ourselves with it. The Cheekum, are you... Okay, dude, we're so cooked. There's no way. We are so unbelievably doomed. This is insane. We got spoiled, you know, the rest of the maps besides Mob of the Dead. I mean, we could have had a little bit better of the weapons, but still, those were pretty medium, you know, ranged weapons. But this is just awful. These are some of the worst weapons in zombies on Black Ops 2. We are so unbelievably cooked. Alrighty, so we made it to no man's land, but we're in quite a predicament because I have 12 shots left in my M1216, and guess how many I have with the Cheekum? Absolutely none. So we're gonna have to hope that we can maybe dig up a max ammo, maybe. I mean, or maybe get one from the one zombie we're able to kill. I'm not 100% sure. I think this challenge might be a complete wash. But we got Gen 4 turned on, so if we ever have the money, we can buy Jug, but I don't think we will be able to. Alrighty, so I am completely out of ammo, so we're gonna have to use grenades. I don't think this is gonna work. Dude, I'm not too sure what we're gonna do. All right, well, I just threw all of my grenades. I've been digging up a couple dig sites. We haven't gotten anything. I don't really know what we're supposed to do. Okay, well, we got some blood money. We do have a zombie blood. I mean, we can knife these guys. This is gonna take forever. I mean, hopefully maybe we can get a max ammo. Oh my god, what are the odds? Are you joking? Okay, we have a little bit of life left in us. Good, good, good. We should probably skedaddle before the zombie blood runs out. Now, do I get Jug, or do I work on opening the map so that we can pack these weapons? I don't really know. I mean, Jug would probably be a good idea. Okay, we got an insta-kill. That's good. So we can save ammo. Alrighty, yeah, let's go get Jug because that Panzer's gonna show up in literally 2 rounds. And we have the Cheekum and the M1216. We are so fried. The M1216 has 48 shots. Like, what in the world sense does that make? Like, why do they even bother putting these weapons in here? They're so ass. Alright, we got another zombie blood. I guess we're just gonna knife these guys again, even though this is going to just take forever. Okay, insta-kill. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I think this is our last zombie. So we're gonna activate Gen 5, get this turned on, and then all we'll have left is Gen 3 and Gen 6. So let's go do Gen 3. Just because we're not really going to be heading back to that generator. And then I don't think we'll have enough money to get through the church and get Gen 6 on. But at least we can go over and see what we can do. Alrighty, let's turn this on. Alrighty, there we go. So all but one generators are turned on. We're actually making some progress, which I am shocked. Completely shocked. Granted, our drop luck has been pretty substantial. Alrighty, let's get this debris open, and I believe the church debris is 1,500. Oh, 1,250. Okay, so we could kill the zombie, but then we don't even have enough money to turn the generator on. So we're just gonna leave that alone, and I'd rather be in the, around excavation to fight this Panzer. So come on, buddy boy, show me what you got. Okay, Panzer's coming. Oh, he's right behind me. He's right behind me, isn't he? Oh, God. Yeah, dude, what are we even gonna do? Oh, God. This is not what we want to do. Okay, you go away, go away, go away. Thank you. Dude, I wanted to pack within, like, 2 rounds. Now I have to rebuy Jug at a minimum. Okay, are the zombies spawns gonna fuck with me? There we go. All right. So that wasn't great. We should probably get Jug before we do anything else because I am good as dead, even if I have quick revive, just because the 2 hits on BO2 are lethal. All right, so we got the points back. Let's get Jug. Now, at least we don't have to worry about any Panzers for the next few rounds, which is good. The only thing is I have 27 shots left in my Cheekum and 0 in my M1216. So once again, we're in the predicament where BO2 weapons are just so buns that I can't do anything. Like, who thought it'd be a good idea to give an SMG like 100 rounds of ammo and an almost fully automatic shotgun, less than 50 shots of ammo? Like, dude, oh, this game just hurts my head sometimes. I love I'm just grabbing staff pieces, and we're not doing staffs. That's all right. For the love of the game. Alrighty, so I am now completely out of ammo. Now, my last hurrah is either a dig site or a grenade, which I just used my last grenade. So we're gonna have to dig. I really don't know what else we can do right now because we don't have enough to pack, but we still have to get Gen 6 open, and we still have a pretty good sized chunk of zombies running after us. So I guess I'm just gonna see if I can dig up every single, okay, well, here we go once again, right on cue. Dude, I don't think we're gonna get a max ammo gun. There's no way. I don't even think we're gonna even be able to kill one of these guys. Alrighty, so this is not a good spot to be in at all, and we're done. Yep, and we're done. That's awesome. I love Black Ops 2 weapons. They are amazing. But alrighty, if you guys did enjoy this video, drop a like, subscribe, comment, give me your feedback down below. I read everybody's comments, and they mean the world to me. So if you guys have any other video ideas kind of like this or something like this, or if you want to see me do World at War, Black Ops 1, BO3, BO4, you know, Infinite Warfare, anything like that at all, just leave a comment down below. But if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. You're an absolute legend. And as always, I will see you guys next time.